How is it going, guys? Thanks a lot for joining me for another beer review. Today I'm going to be looking at a beer from one of Canada's more hyped up breweries. Today's beer is going to be from Bellwoods out in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I've reviewed a beer from them before, I think like 18 months ago, something like that. My buddy Ben sent them out to me and really enjoyed it. They're a Jutsu Pale Ale. But I've heard this one's pretty good as well. They're a Farmhouse Classic Brett Saison, 2017 vintage. And pretty cool artwork on that one. It's coming in at 6.2% alcohol by volume. It's brewed with Saison yeast and Brettanomyces wild yeast strain. So pretty cool. I like a nice Brett Saison here and there. And they can get a little overwhelming on the palate, a little bit drying sometimes, but a good one is awesome, and I really enjoy them when they're done well. And from what I hear, this one's pretty good. I think this is one of their like mainstays, one of their like core beers. So yeah, can't wait to get it cracked or give it a review. All right. Quite a lot of carbonation by the looks of it. Pouring it in my Bellwoods glassware here. Also sent to me by Ben. Yeah, pretty cool. Motley Crue glass, I think they call it. Pretty rad. But wow, I can smell that from here. Huge Brett aromas. But a finger of a bright white soapy head, looking like it's probably going to fade pretty quick here. Beautiful, like lemonade, bright yellow kind of color. Super inviting color to this beer. It almost looks like Jolly Rancher kind of brightness, you know, like glowing kind of thing. Yeah, tons of carbonation. No alcohol legs to speak of. Looks nice. Let's get an aroma. Yeah, that's definitely a Brett beer. Man, it smells like walking into my grandpa's old wooden barn way back when. Yeah, it smells like a farm in the best way possible. It's super funky, it's super barnyardy. You get those like really musty, woody, like old book kind of aromas, cellar kind of aromas, you know. A little bit of tartness, like a lemon tartness in the background. Not super sour aroma at all, but there's a definite like zestiness to it, like yeah, tart lemon zest kind of thing. It smells bitter. It smells oaky as fuck. And nice and fruity in the background. There's like peaches, apricots in the background too, some stone fruit, stuff like that. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. That's not bad. Not bad at all. It's got this kind of like parsley kind of fresh herb kind of flavor to it. Yeah, a slight tea kind of thing, something like that. But for the most part, taste follows the nose. You get that big Brett, bone dry kind of like oaky, like wine barrel kind of flavor, you know. It's not aged in wine barrels, but wine barrels kind of give that same like really oaky, dry kind of thing. And yeah, it's got this vinous kind of note as well, which makes me think more of wine barrel beers. Yeah, like a dry grape skin, something like that. A nice amount of citrus peel, stuff like that as well. Nice breadiness to it. Really liking the like straight up like soup cracker kind of breadiness to it. Like this, yeah, like really nice grainy kind of flavor. Mouthfeel starts dry, but then it actually goes into this really wet kind of finish, if that makes sense at all. I really dig that. Often these beers, it's like a few sips and you're just bone dry tongue, you know, and you really have to work through the bottle. But this has that crisp carbonation and, like, again, lack of a better word, wet kind of a finish that just helps the beer just glide right down your throat. Super crushable, 6.2%, really refreshing. Yeah, good beer. Super light in body too. There is a little bit of like that Saison. I don't know why, but I always associate it with like egg yolk for some reason. Like this strange feeling on the sides of my tongue that I've only experienced with egg yolk before, but it's kind of got that in a good way, of course. It's not a diss on the beer at all. It's just really unique thing I often get in Saisons. I'm starting to pick up like a minty kind of note, something like that. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Farmhouse Classic Brett Saison 2017 vintage. I can see this beer aging out really, really well. You do get some stone fruit in the flavor, like apricot, peach, maybe a hint of pear in the background, but I can see that becoming really predominant with age. I can see it getting a little bit more acidic as well. Yeah, this would be a fantastic beer to age. Drink it fresh or age it. That's Farmhouse Classic from Bellwoods. Really well brewed beer. Very well brewed beer. As a rating on this beer, I'd go, I don't know, like, I can't justify giving it anything less than like an 88. It's really good. B- kind of rating, verging on an A right there. Really good stuff. So let me know what y'all think of this beer. Any of Bellwoods' other brews. I've got their Jelly King to review next. Really looking forward to that, so stick around for that beer. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Till the next time, cheers.